Hey, it's Tuxedo Mark. It's 4:46 p.m. on Friday, October 29, 2021. And I just want to show you the latest stuff that I got. Oh, hey, Random Cactus. Thanks for joining me. I had gone out just to get some of the drink and to dump my trash at the gas station. And then I kept going north because I have the Uber Eats app on my phone. And I wanted to see if I can maybe do some deliveries. So I start heading north, more toward where the restaurants are and stuff like that. Nothing. And also, traffic on the highway is really bad. So I didn't feel like trying to get into the left lane to make a U-turn. So I just kept going north. Went to a city a bit north from me, and I stopped at a Wawa. Yes, there's a Wawa. We finally have a Wawa. I've been in there once before, and it was pretty good. I got some of their drinks last time. The thing is, I already had a drink, and I was feeling a bit chilly, so I decided to get one of their burritos and some beef and pork sticks, and that was good. So then I kept going north, and I stopped at a store. It's a metaphysical shop that I've been going to like for the past few years, but it's been a while since I was there, so I decided to check it out. And while I was there browsing, I got an Uber Eats notification. Took my phone out of my pocket. I was in the middle of browsing, so I was holding these boxes in my hand while I was trying to look at my phone. I ended up not accepting the delivery. It would have been at Taco Bell, which meant going back south a bit. I don't know where the delivery address was to. It was going to be for like, I don't know, 8 something. Might have been worth it, but they caught me at a bad time, unfortunately. And I probably should have gone offline before I went into the store. But so I browsed for a bit. I took some pics of some items with my phone so I could look them up once I got home because I just wasn't sure about them. So I put them back. I ended up getting something which I'll show at the end of this video. But after I left that store, I went a bit north to the mall in my county. The mall in my county is sad. It's a dead mall, basically. It has been for years now. I used to work at the Kmart in that mall, and yeah, that's long gone. All of the original anchor stores are long gone. We got a Rural King in that mall as a new anchor store, but they sealed off the Rural King from the rest of the mall. You can only enter and exit the Rural King from outside in the parking lot because apparently they were concerned about customers escaping with merchandise into the mall or whatever. So, yeah. So there's no anchor stores really. And there isn't even very many stores. There are a lot of empty storefronts in that mall. And the mall isn't even very big. It's like, I don't know, like almost an octagon shape or something. It's this weird shape. And the roof looks like a circus tent, kind of. It's really funky. And it has been losing tenants for over a decade. And basically what's in there now, there's like a handful of like local like handcrafted merchandise and artwork stores. There's like a sports apparel store for like local like school sports teams or something like that. Um, I think there might be an e-cigarette place. I'm not sure. Uh, there's the used bookstore, which I've been to before. I've got some books from them before. Now, here's the weird thing. When I came into the store, there was a sign sitting there um, that said that the bookstore was in a new location, and it gave the location. But it's still at the same location that it had always been in. So that sign is outdated. They just never bother removing it. I didn't find anything at that used bookstore today. The problem is when you go to a used bookstore, uh, it's like I found books that might be interesting, but they're parts of a series and they're not even the first book. So it's like I took a book that I was interested in up to the lady and I asked, "Do you have the first one of this? Because this is the second one." And she's like, "If it's not there, then no, because I don't have books elsewhere. They're all just on the shelf." I'm like, she's like, "Sorry." So I didn't get anything there. What else is in that mall? I mean, they got the radio playing. So, and there's open restaurants in the food court. I don't know how many people were in the food court. I saw a few, but I mean, as for people walking around the mall, I saw a couple maybe. Most of the stores, most of the storefronts were empty. Of the ones that did have stores in them, some of them were closed. There's a and where the old Kmart used to be, where I used to work, there's this place now. It's like an axe throwing place. You can learn to throw axes, and you can. I think I saw a pool table in there, but the thing is, the door was closed. It's a glass sliding door that closes in the middle, and it was closed. The lights were on, but I didn't see anyone in there. Now there is an entrance to that place, like next to the mall entrance. So you might have to enter through there. I don't know, but whatever. There's also like a smokehouse restaurant. It's not a steakhouse because it's got like pork and stuff like that. So I think they called it a smokehouse. I don't know if anyone was in there. There's a gym, and I saw maybe 2 or 3 people exercising. Now this is a weekday afternoon, so maybe the traffic is meant to be that low for a mall, but it basically looks like it's a dead mall with little sparks of life all over the place here and there. I don't know how to throw axes. Anyway, so I satisfied my curiosity. Oh, the Regal Cinema has remained closed since March of last year, and they finally removed the outdated movie posters, at least from the outside. On the inside, when I looked through in there, some of them were removed while others were still in their spots. So that was weird. I don't know if the Regal is going to open again or not. I mean, there's still another Regal in another city in this county that's still open. So 2 movie theaters in one county might be overkill. But yeah. What else is there in that mall? The bathrooms aren't used. I saw a mall security vehicle parked outside. So, I mean, the mall is being maintained technically. It's just that there's really nothing to get there. I suppose the used bookstore would be the place that I'd be most interested in, but um, she really didn't have anything new that I wanted. Um, so yeah, then I started heading home. Didn't get any more calls on the Uber Eats app. Um, I stopped at the Dollar Tree in my town to check out the books there to see if I could get any books for the little free library. Didn't see anything that I wanted to get. Then I stopped to do some grocery shopping and I came home. So now I'll show you what I got at that store. And I love shopping at the store because the bags end up smelling like incense. I've been saying that about the mall for a long time, but this mall opened back in 1990. I found an article from the county's newspaper dated from 2000 that was talking about how, the mall wasn't doing very well or not as well as would be expected. This was back when all of the stores were still open. And even then, they were like dunking on the mall a little bit. That was a bit of a joke. Now, when I left Kmart in early 2012, the stores were closing. And they had one storefront that was dedicated to just coupons. You could go in and pick up coupons. But now it's like most of the stores are closed. I looked at the mall directory, which they did update the mall directory, but I tried to count all of the stores while avoiding counting the duplicates because they have them separated by categories. So they list some stores more than once. Some of them are listed 3 or 4 times. So I tried to count all of the unique number of stores, and it came out to like 24. And I think that also includes the car wash and the shed display out in a parking lot. It also counts the Regal Cinema, which is closed. So I don't know how many of those stores are actually open, but that's a very low number for a shopping mall. And I honestly don't know how they stay open. But anyway, this is what I got at the store. Well, first of all, I had to get some more bumper stickers for my car. I got 2 of them last October, not at the same store, but one of them is like almost completely peeled off, I guess from the sun and maybe the rain or something. I don't know, but that's going to have to be removed. So I got 2 more. Teach respect for the earth and all living creatures. And I'm sure you've seen this one around. Do not meddle in the affairs of dragons, for you are crunchy and good with ketchup. So, yeah. Now, this is the other thing that I got. I was looking at like 3 or 4 different Oracle decks, but I wanted to see more of the artwork. So I took a picture of them so I could look them up at home and read reviews and see if I could see more of the artwork for the cards. So I passed on those for now. But this is the big thing that I got. Oh, it's taped. Okay, let me untape it. Actually, this piece was probably unnecessary. Got a wind chime. I think I'll put it on my front porch. There's a spot for it. So, it's got a triple moon symbol, and I forget what this is called. Another triple moon symbol. So yeah, it'll be fun to hear this when it's windy outside, and it was windy today. So I'm gonna hang this up after I'm done with this video. I just hope no one decides to live inside the bell, because funny story, I don't know if I mentioned this before. I've had a problem with wasps. Lucky, calm down. I've had a problem with wasps on the porches. And this kind of dates back to when my mom was alive too. Wasps would just build nests on the front porch and the back porch, and I've had to destroy them every so often. Lately, I haven't checked the back porch in a week or two, but lately the front porch has been good. No one's doing anything there. But one of the last nests that I cleared off the front porch, you know where it was? It was inside the bell of a wind chime. Seriously. I just happened to notice it when I happened to look at it. They built a full nest inside the bell of a wind chime. Now, this isn't even an actual wind chime. It wasn't a wind chime, really. It was a plastic decorative thing that was shaped like a wind chime, but it didn't make any sound. It was just purely decorative. So when the bell was clear, so I could see the nest inside there. So I just picked up a nearby piece of wood and I just whacked it right off the porch and landed in the grass. And then I went and sprayed it later on. But anyway, so I just wanted to share that. I thought this was a cute little witchy wind chime, appropriate for Halloween or Samhain, or yes, I pronounce it Samhain. That's how it's spelled. But anyway, yeah. Other than that, I think I'll probably be watching some Chilling Adventures of Sabrina or Quantum Leap. Maybe play some of those new Switch games that I got. Probably work a bit on my Buffy fanfic. Yeah, and that's it. Not much else to add. But seriously, Wawa is good. I wish there was a Wawa in this town. But yeah, okay. So thanks for joining me. It's 5:05 p.m. and that's it. Thanks for watching.